Hi guys, Wixie here. Just wanted to point out at the start of this video, I was door number 16, and I've qualified second in this race. Now, I had a race yesterday, and I started off third, but through my own rashness and lack of practice and decisions to drive above my ability zone and out of my comfort zone, I ended up 14th, which was still above my door number for that race, but starting third I could have probably fairly comfortably cruised to 5th or 6th, which would have massively increased my sport rating, and it would have been above what the game expects me to finish. So coming into this race, starting second, about half a second a lap slower than the leader, make a little mistake into the Degner 1 and get squeezed onto the outside here. Now, my attitude for this race is don't cock up, don't absolutely destroy my own chances with my own mistakes. So I did decide to defend that because I had the inside line, but really I'm not going to push too hard to catch up with this guy in front. I'm just going to try and defend second, well within my abilities, but lo and behold get absolutely punted off there by Mantra, and so I'm down to 5th, and luckily still in the slipstream of the guys in front. But yeah, I'm not actually too disappointed at this point. And then I watched the ensuing chaos ahead. Mantra seems to be quite wild and a bit like me yesterday actually. And yeah, so he comes around, he spins off, he's pushed wide. And of course that means that I get a 6-second penalty, overtaking under a yellow flag, and probably another 3 seconds for hitting the guy that had lost control. Decided to go up the inside here. I think at the time I thought M. Barley was the guy that punted me off at the Spoon corner, but as I've checked back it isn't. But I wasn't too upset about that really. I don't think it was too forceful. And then I just set about putting in a few solid laps, trying to get up a bit of a gap before I have to serve the penalty. Here comes the penalty. Don't really understand what's happened behind me, that I've got, is it, can't read his name, into second place now. Got a big gap to third, which I drop into. He does tend to, and he did seem to lose it quite a lot into the chicane, but I get quite a good run. But again, I'm not going to risk my 16 door number in third place finish. I'd have been quite happy just to carry on in third place. Zooming forward on this lap, I do feel like I'm quicker, but I don't think the risk was justified in trying to catch up and overtake. I was quite happy and I'd just drive within myself, and then lo and behold, round he goes, gifting me the position, and now I'm 3.5 seconds behind the Red Ferns leading the race. Now again, I'd like to just point out that I'm not going to risk my now second place to try and drive above my ability and risk that second place. But I am able to build up quite a nice gap to third place. Mantra in third, 5 seconds now at the end of this lap, 6 seconds, and 6 seconds behind the leader. So we're both pulling away, we're both well out of the slipstream for the people behind us. And you can see from this clip that I'm just not pushing, I'm just cruising around. I'm not taking any risks, and I'm thinking to myself, 5 more laps, 6 more laps, and let's just take a second place finish. Let's just try and maintain this gap that I've got to the guy behind. and just knock out this second place finish with a 16 door number, which puts me as the player in the lobby with the 16th highest driver score, which would mean finishing second is well above expectations, so I'm really happy with this. And then coming to the end of the 6th, how far do I take this forward? Maybe 7th? Yep, we'll do another lap. You can see the time just increasing to the guy behind, but already I'm 10 seconds ahead of the guy behind me, and the guy in front, like I said, the red ferns, I'm in the middle of a 20-second gap, maintaining headways, and very comfortable. I'm just thinking to myself, right, finished 8th lap, 2 more laps after that, and Bob's your uncle, away we go. Again, just cruising now. The tyres are going away. I'm using a -2 brake bias. Seems to stabilise the front of the car quite nicely. But even there, making a mistake and cruising around and just thinking, you know what, I've got 10 seconds to the guy behind me. Not a care in the world, and it will Sunday drive. And yeah, I do like how the cones for some of these corners end up all over the place. Luckily, I'm fairly comfortable with my braking points now. And yeah, gently cruising around, no stress, into first gear and away. Accelerating up to speed. 10 seconds to the leader, 9.5 seconds to the guy behind me. No stress into spoon. Nice and gentle. Quietly down into second. Waiting for my acceleration point, and off we go. And then coming up to 130R. And I see interesting things ahead. Redfern's in the lead, has clearly gone off somewhere, lost his 10-second advantage, and here really is the crux of the video. As I've been pointing out since the start, I'm door number 16. I am not going to risk my second place finish now. To be honest, I don't want to overtake him. If I overtake him, suddenly all the pressure comes back onto me. I'm the guy that's most likely to make an error, spin off the track, and lose my second place. Now, what do you think? Do you understand what I've done? Does it make sense what I've done? Is it a decision that has merit, or as a racer, should I have gone for it, put the red ferns under more pressure, and possibly gone for the win? I don't know, you tell me, you let me know in the comments, or as a response video, or anything else you want to do to get in contact, and just let me know what you think, because as it turns out, this guy is clearly faster than me. My tyres are going away, and yeah, I finish happily in second place, but there's always that question in the back of your mind to think, could I have won it? But not today. There I am, finishing happily in second. Guys, thank you very much for watching the video, and let me know what you think.